Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another toy review here at Kick Out at 2, the Kick Out at Nitro edition. Today we're looking at another WCW inspired Mattel Elite Flashback Series figure, the Macho Man Randy Savage. This one is clearly in a WCW attire. Most of his WWF run, he either had the trunks or he would wear the tights like this, but also had that kind of shirt thing that went with it. Only in WCW do we really see him in the long tights and no shirt, anything like that. But today we'll get into this one and see what our first Macho Man in this collection as far as WCW. Straight WCW, not counting the NWO figure that came out a while back. But we'll see what this one looks like. Alright, close up of the figure there. We see his accessories, at least what it says here: hat, sunglasses, and rib tape. We've got the rib wrap there, you see the sunglasses, and you see the hat. Of course, this is Mattel Series 38. Alright, back of the package. You do see that this outfit does have that shirt thing that goes with it. I never cared for this type of look with Macho Man. I always liked his more WCW look with just the tights, but you see that it does have that with it. We see that this one is from Bash at the Beach 1995. I believe this is the episode that was actually filmed and became part of the Baywatch episode. So have there the signature move, elbow drop off the top rope, career highlights: he was WWF champion, Intercontinental champion, Hall of Fame inductee, and of course World Heavyweight champion. We can't say that he was a WCW World Heavyweight champion now, can we? 237 pounds, 6'2". Debut was pretty bit earlier than that, but you know, WWE likes to fudge around their debuts and stuff like that. And of course we see who else was in the line. No WCW guys, so we're not that worried about it. And there we have our Macho Man free from his plastic confinement there. The sunglasses on this one actually work a lot better than the sunglasses that I'm used to. The ones on that Hall and Nash set that I have, I was just unhappy with that. But because of his hair, they actually have a little pocket that the sunglasses kind of work into, and they actually really work well on this Macho Man figure. Let's see, of course, the hat, the rib tape works and looks pretty good. It looks like a large weight belt, so that's probably what I would think it would be if I didn't know specifically that it had rib tape, or if I was unfamiliar with this match. I actually want to go back and look at the match to see exactly what's going on, if this outfit and the rib tape and everything is accurate. I started watching WCW a little bit after Bash at the Beach 95. I started with Nitro, as I've said multiple times. So not exactly too familiar with that. But of course you see the rest of the figure. He has the tassely boots. He's got the split pants that originally, before I noticed that these were really black or like the red stuff, I thought that this was more of a Halloween Havoc type of outfit, but that's not exactly accurate, but it works in some ways. I can kind of fudge it, I guess, if I had to. But we see him there, and I think he looks pretty good. I have an issue with some of the Mattel Macho Man faces. To me, they don't exactly look 100% like the Macho Man. You know, you can tell the likeness is kind of there. I don't know if it's just the actual full head of hair, not having the bald spot, or you know what it is, but for some reason anytime they do Macho Man in both the figures and the video games, he's not exactly right for me. But honestly, I think that he looks pretty good. Definitely looks better to me with the hat and sunglasses on, so I think that's how he'll stay on my shelf. And there he is along with a few of our other figures, so we can kind of see him scale-wise. We can see that he's a little shorter than Diamond Dallas Page. Looks like he's about he's a little bit shorter than Sting. And of course he's towering over Rey Mysterio. So we can see that, you know, he falls in line pretty much where he should. So Mattel's definitely got the scale pretty good on these. That's one thing I love versus the old Jax figures that I used to collect, where, you know, everybody was the same height and they never really could kind of figure it out. But I like the way that these stack up, and man, I love this WCW stuff. I mean, look, all those guys look great together. It's Nitro right on my kitchen table. I love it. And if you've seen a few of these that I've done, the Dean Malenko one and the Outsiders ones, you know, I always like to see if these figures can do their signature poses. And Randy doesn't have a standing signature move, so it's kind of hard to do normally, but with this SH Figure Arts ring stand here, I'm able to get it pretty well. Looks really good dropping that elbow on Diamond Dallas Page. And there he is coming off the top with that double axe handle, or as well as you can get one with the Mattel arms. They don't exactly go together incredibly well. And as you see, for added realism, I've added Randy's rib tape to Diamond Dallas Page, who seemed to have injured ribs through most of 97 and 98. So I think it just goes a little bit more accurate. So there we end with, you know, a good shot of him again. I'm not going to go through every piece of articulation. If you're buying the Elite figures, the Mattel figures, you know what you're getting. You know, the ab crunch and the double knees, which is, you know, something that's exclusive on the Elite figures. You're not going to get those on the basic figures. Everything else is pretty much the same as across the line. You get elbow, single elbow, of course bicep, you get the wrist cuts, waist swivel, and his feet articulation. So like I said, I'm never a huge articulation guy. I'd like these things to be a tad bit more articulated, but you know, I'm not going to go over a lot of that stuff. If you buy the Elite figures, you know what you're getting. But there he is. I'm happy to finally add him to my WCW collection. He's been in the box for a while, but those of y'all have been following the site, you know I'm a bit backed up on things. So he's finally out. I've had him since Christmas. Finally got him out of the package, and he's going on the shelf later tonight. And it's just a bit of a tease before I go. This is what we have to look forward to. All right, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the review here, and I'll see you next time.